Once upon a time there was a hobbit in a hole under the ground. Not in some nasty dirty damp hole, where worm tails stick out from all sides and there is a nasty smell of mold. But also not in a dry sandy bare hole where there is nothing to sit on and nothing to eat. No, it was a hobbit hole, which means it was in good condition. Our hobbit was a very rich hobbit named Baggins. The Baggins had lived in the vicinity of the hill since time immemorial and were considered a very respectable family.
Good morning.
What do you mean by that? Just wish me good morning? Or are you saying that it's good morning today, it doesn't matter what I think about it? Or do you mean that everyone should be kind this morning? And this, and another, and the third, as well as the fact that it's great to smoke a pipe in the air on such a wonderful morning. If you have a pipe, sit down. Try my tobacco. There's no hurry, there's a whole day ahead.
Lovely, but I don't have time to make rings today. I'm looking for a participant in an adventure that I'm arranging now. But it's not so easy to find him.
Of course, in our region. We are simple, peaceful people, we do not like adventures. Also, which is good, you'll be late for lunch because of them. I don't understand what they find good in them. Good morning to you. We don't need adventures here. Thank you. Look for companions over the hill or across the river.
What good morning doesn't suit you for now means it's time for me to leave.
What are you? What are you, my dear sir? Let me. I don't think I have the honor of knowing your name.
You have, my dear sir, and I know yours, Mr. Bilbo Baggins. And you are mine, although you don't remember that this is me. I am Gandalf. And Gandalf is me.
Gandalf. Dear God. Gandalf. Are you really the wandering wizard?
I will send you to participate in my adventure.
Excuse me. I don't feel like it, thanks. Some other time. Goodbye.
Dvalin is at your service.
Bilbo Baggins to yours. Excuse me.
I see our gathering. Balin is at your service.
Thank you. Well, come in. Have some tea.
I'd rather have a glass of ale.
What can I do for you, my dear dwarves?
Keely is at your service.
And feely too.
Someone else.
Calm down, calm down. How unlike you. Making friends wait at the doorstep. And then to take, and how to open the door, bang bang. Let me introduce you, Biffer, Buffer, Bumber. And pay special attention, Torn.
What do you have? Tea. Thank you very much. Red wine for me. And me too. Yes, throw some eggs. Be so kind. Pour the ale.
The conversation is going to be long.
Chip the glasses and crack the plates, blunt the knives and bend the forks. That's what Bilbo Baggins hates. Smash the bottles and burn the corks. Dump the crocks in a boiling bowl, pound them up with a thumping pole, and when you've finished, if any are whole, send them down the hall to roll. That's what Bilbo Baggins hates, so carefully, carefully with the plates.
Поворошите, выньте, откиньте и обсушите, и на помойку все целиком. Кто там...
Far over the misty mountains cold, to dungeons deep and caverns old, we must away ere break of day to seek the pale enchanted gold. The dwarves of yore made mighty spells, while hammers fell like ringing bells, in places deep where dark things sleep, in hollow halls beneath the fells. The bells were ringing in the dale, and men looked up with faces pale. The dragon's ire, more fierce than fire, laid low their towers and houses frail. The mountains smoked beneath the moon. The dwarves, they heard the tramp of doom. They fled their hall to dying fall beneath his feet, beneath the moon. Far over the misty mountains grim, to dungeons deep and caverns dim, we must away ere break of day to win our harps and gold from him.
Арфа себе завели, протяжно и ново. Для уха людского звучало их пение в глубинах земли. Шумели деревья на склоне крутом, и ветры стонали во мраке ночном. Багровое пламя взвелось над горами, и вспыхнули сосны смолистым огнем. Когда колокольный послышался звон, разверзлась земля, почернел небосклон. Где было жилище, теперь пепелище. Не ведал пощады свирепый дракон.
Torin is going to speak now.
Gandalf, the dwarves, and Mr. Baggins. We met at the house of our friend, an excellent, daring hobbit. May the fur on his legs never fall out. Let's pay tribute to his wine and ale. We are gathered here in order to condemn our plans, our ways and means, our intentions and tricks. Very soon, before dawn, we will start on a long journey, and Mr. Baggins, a journey from which some of us may not come back. Ah, what's it? What happened?
Easily excitable subject. And now, Bilbo, my boy, bring a lamp and let's shed some light on this thing. This is the work of Thror, your grandfather, Tauren.
This is the plan of the mountain. I don't see how this will help us. I already remember the mountain perfectly. This is the plan of the mountain.
There is one more detail that you didn't notice. A secret passage. Do you see that rune on the west side and the hand with the extended index finger above the other runes, on the left? In this place, there is a secret passage to the lower tier. In addition, I forgot to mention that an unusual shaped key is attached to the card. Here he is. Take care of him.
Of course not to take care. Now our situation is no longer so hopeless. Until now, it was not clear to us where to start. We thought to keep going east, being careful and circumspect, until now, and reach the longest lake. That's when the trouble would have started.
They didn't even say thank you.
My dear fellow, but when will you come? And he also said, get up early. They couldn't wait and left you a message.
What message?
If you wiped the mantelpiece, you'd find this under the clock.
Oren and company send their greetings to the burglar Bilbo. For the hospitality, heartfelt gratitude. The offer of professional help is accepted with gratitude.
There are exactly 10 minutes left. Y'all have to run.
But after all.
No, but after all, run.
I didn't have time to put on my hat, forgot my hand. I didn't have time to put on my kerchief and didn't bring any money. Look, fire. Fire.
Fire, what? Where is the fire?
Go and check what kind of light it is, and why it is, and whether everything is quiet and safe.
You, me.
Yesterday mutton. Today mutton, apparently. And tomorrow. So that I burst. I'll have to eat this damn mutton.
Even if it were a piece of human flesh, that would fill up. And why did this William, stupid head, drag us to these places? The booze is also running out.
Shut up. What do you think? People will purposely turn up to you and Bird. Here, Burst. Since we came down from the mountains, you and Bird have eaten a village and a half, no less.
Hey, who are you?
What kind of thing? How do I know? How do I know?
I am Bilbo Baggins, the ZZ Hobbit.
A hobbit? And what exactly did the hobbit need in my pocket? Are there a lot of you sneaking around in the woods? You miserable rabbit. And what exactly did the hobbit need in my pocket?
A lot.
Well, where is everyone?
No. There is no one.
How do you understand this? So and understand. Well, eat him and that's it.
I cook better. What am I preparing for?
Poor little bastard. Bert, let him go. I caught him. I told you you were a fat troll. And again. Oh, you boor. Come on, stop it. Tom, back quickly. Here they are. I got it. Caught it. Here's another one. Now they will climb again. This is exactly what it is. A lot of nothing. Skobitov nothing. And there are a lot of dwarfs. They will know.
They're trolls.
Oh, really?
Here they are. Here they are. You won't leave. What's the good of frying them now? We're digging all night. Yes, it's not worth cooking them. There's no water at hand. And it's a long way to the well. Well, then who will we sit on first?
Dawn will catch you. And everyone will become a stone.
What is it? Dawn.
What a surprise.
I found time to go through my pockets.
Freedom. Trolls should have a cave dug out. Where did they hide from the sun?
Let's follow the tracks faster. Maybe this will do? I found him on the ground, where the trolls were fighting.
Wow, there is so much here.
They weren't forged by trolls or people from these parts. And they are not made in our time.
But swords.
And now it will all be ours.
Somewhere ahead, the beautiful Rivendell Valley is hiding. Elrond lives there in the last home shelter. Well, here we are.
It smells like elves.
Oh, what are you doing? Oh, where are you going? Your ponies need shoeing. The river is flowing. Oh, tra-la-la-lally, here down in the valley. Oh, where are you going? With beards all a-wagging. No knowing, what brings this...
Have you lost your way a little? Unless of course you are looking for a way which leads across the river to the house on the other side.
We'll show it to you.
And dwelling down into the valley in June. Ha ha. Oh, will you be staying? Or will you be flying your pony?
Greetings, my friends. They weren't forged by trolls. The swords are old, the works of the ancient great elves, with whom I am related. Swords were made in Gondolin for the Goblin War. This sword, the famous weapon,
I will cherish him like the apple of my eye.
They must be stuck in some dragon's treasury, or become the prey of goblins. Let the dragons and goblins destroy the city of Gondolin many centuries ago. Behind the simple runes that say 5 feet high, 3 people can walk there in a row. Moon letters are appearing.
What are the moon letters?
Moon letters are the same runes. Only usually they are not visible.
You can only see them on moonlit nights when the moon shines on them from behind.
And what do they mean?
When the thrush chirps, and the setting sun will throw the last ray on the doorhole. Get up on Durin Day at the Grey Stone. And there are such tricky lunar letters that are visible only at the phase of the moon in which it was when they were drawn. They were invented by dwarves and written with silver pens.
Durin, how he was the oldest of the elders, an ancient family of dwarves. Durin is the day when the last autumn moon and the sun are in the sky at the same time.
These inscriptions were obviously made on a night like today.
Is there anything else written?
On the eve of Midsummer Day. With today's moon, you can't make out anything else.
Or will you be flying? Your ponies are straying. The daylight is dying. To fly would be folly. To stay would be jolly. And listen and hark till the end of the dark to our tune. Ha ha.
Even if the wind doesn't blow us away, then the giant can grab anyone and kick them. And then we are definitely finished. If you know a better place, then take us there.
In words, you are all heroes.
We found a dry cave. There's plenty of room for everyone there. For ponies too.
Have you examined her properly?
Grab, snap, the black, crack, grip, grab, pinch, nab, and down, down to Goblin Town. You go, my lad. Clash, crash, crush, smash, hammer and tongs, knocker and gongs, pound, pound, far underground. Ho, ho, my lad. Swish, smack, whip, crack, batter and beat, yammer and bleat. Work, work, not dare to shirk, while goblins buff and goblins laugh. Round and round, far underground, below, my lad.
Who are these pathetic brats? Answer me soon. Gnomes in this one. They were hiding in our front gallery, in the most secluded corner. Why on earth? Ill vouch that they were up to some dirty trick. Nasty little beastmen. Bring them closer to me.
The dwarf Thorin is at your service. It was not our intention to disturb the goblins in any way.
We had noble intentions in the search for relatives. Our poor kids and old gnomes.
And where are you going?
We set off, wanting to see our relatives. Nephews and nieces. Cousins and cousins. Second cousins and fourth cousins. And other descendants of our common ancestors.
Hess a liar. O greatest of the great. Several of our people were struck by lightning in the cave when we invited these creatures to come down with us. And then how would he explain this?
Goblin slayers and elf friends. Chop them down. Whip them. Bite them. Chop them down. Whip them. Bite them.
Follow me quickly.
Gandalf.
Hurry up. Hurry up.
Dur, screech.
Why? Oh, why did I leave my burrow?
What was there?
Shout whistle. Shout whistle.
What was there?
Get it, get it, get it, on.
So it's also a product of the elves? And so, go ahead.
And you hear the glitter and splash. A treat to glory.
Who are you? Who are you?
And who is he? My darling.
I'm Mr. Bilbo Baggins. I've lost a wizard, the dwarves, and I don't know where I am.
Do you hear, my darling? Why don't we sit down? Would you like to talk a little? It's been so long since I've talked to a decent person. I haven't spoken to anyone for years.
Very well.
And how does he like riddles?
You first.
Not to see its roots. The peaks are higher than poplars. Up and up she goes. But it's not growing. It doesn't grow at all in any way.
Well, it's easy. Probably a mountain.
Look how you just guessed. Let us have a contest. If he doesn't guess, my darling will lead him. If we don't guess, he'll show you the way. My darling.
I agree. On the red hills, 30 white horses. Let's rush to meet each other soon. Their ranks will close then open, and become docile until new ventures.
Old stuff, teeth. These are teeth. Screaming without a voice. Bites without teeth. Flying without wings. Without a throat, howls. Old stuff, teeth.
Wait a minute. The wind. Of course, the wind. A huge eye shines in the sky blue, and a small eye, sitting in the thick grass. The big one looks and is glad. My little brother is downstairs, and a small eye.
Dandelion. She is not to be seen, and do not take it in your hands. Reigns over everything. It doesn't smell like anything. He stands up to his full height, in the sky between the stars. Everything starts, and it ends.
Darkness. Without locks, without a bolt house, the gold bar is hidden in it.
Think, my darling.
Well, what is it?
Eggs. It's eggs. Eggs. It's eggs. She lives without air. And how cold the grave is. He doesn't drink, even though he's sitting in the water. In the armor. Although it does not ring.
Wow, what a cold and sticky fish. Fish. It's a fish.
Let him ask again. He'll ask. Again.
Or?
What's in my pocket?
Not fair. Not fair. Let us guess 3 times. Not fair. Is there a hand there?
I didn't guess. Come on, I'm waiting.
Twine. Or is it empty?
Not that and not the other.
How so? How so?
Promise to show the way, so show me.
Get the nasty Baggins out on the road.
Then hurry up.
We have to take something important first.
What is such an important thing hidden in his black lake?
Where is it? My charm is lost. Lost. My charm is lost. Lost. Where is my charm lost? Where is it? Where is it? What's in his pocket? Where are you? Pour us. What's in his pocket? Where are you? Not fair. Not fair. Where are you? Think, my darling. Where are you? Not fair. Not fair. Let us guess 3 times. Is there a hand there? If he doesn't guess, my darling will eat him. Where are you? Think, my darling.
Where are Gandalf and the dwarves? If only they did not remain at the mercy of the goblins.
Lord have mercy. You still ask. Goblins are jumping from all sides. They bite. Falling on top of each other. They beat anyone.
He'll give them a surprise.
If I still go back to look for him in the dark tunnels, I didn't give a damn about him.
After all, he's my friend. And not so bad at all. I'm responsible for him. After all, it's a disgrace that you lost it.
So far, he's more trouble than good.
Yes, I took it with me. And I don't take anything useless. Or are you helping me look for him? Or I'm leaving.
Goblins in the dark are fighting, biting, falling on each other. They beat anyone.
You almost took my head off with a Glendring. And Thorin is pointing an Orcrist in all directions.
And the burglar is right there.
Who is it? What is this, Mr. Baggins? How did it go? What is it?
How did you get here? How did you manage it?
Just sneaked up on the Hobbit.
What did I tell you? Mr. Baggins is not as simple as you think. What did I tell you?
My toes are broken, my legs are aching, my stomach is hanging out. Like an empty bag.
Hid from the goblins. Got to the wolves.
Quickly to the trees.
Come here, grab it.
Help.
You left the burglar again. Nori, give Mr. Baggins your hand quickly. Give me your hand, buddy, a hand.
Help!
Pull it off the trees. Devour them. We'll get you anyway. Sit down. Sit down. Goblins will come and overwhelm you along with the trees.
And we'll have lunch.
Tear your flesh. Tear your flesh. We'll drag you into the far wilderness. Let's tear everyone apart.
And we'll have lunch.
Oh, my God! What is this being done?
Tear it up.
What's that noise in the woods tonight? I hear the voices of wolves. Are there goblins outraging there? I see smoke among the trees. Let's fly there.
"15 birds in 5 fir trees, their feathers were fanned in a fiery breeze. But funny little birds, they had no wings. Oh, what shall we do with the funny little things? Roast them alive or stew them in a pot, fry them, boil them, and eat them hot. Ya-hey, ya-hurry-hey, ya-hoy!" And with that, ya-hoy! The flames were under Gandalf's tree. In a moment it spread to the others. The bark caught fire. The lower branches cracked.
Get down there. We are waiting for you.
We're all going to burn down here, damn it.
Get out, you scoundrels. It's not time for nests yet. Those who mischief with fire are punished.
Петрушки, соль, жарко нам что ли? Ночь посветлей, нам веселей.
The flame has gathered. It's already here.
Eagles? Where did they come from?
They are leaving on eagles. Catch them, catch them. The creatures will leave.
My hands are my hands.
Now I know which piece of beacon, when the fork takes it off the pan and puts it on the shelf.
They will shoot at us with big bows. They'll think we've come for their sheep. And they have a reason for it. No. We were glad to snatch a toy from the claws of the goblins. And we are glad to thank you personally. But we don't agree to risk our lives for the dwarves.
You have helped us more than once, Gandalf. Eagles remember the good that you did. We will always help you and your brothers. Although the dwarves never helped us. We're going to meet you, Gandalf. We are of the same blood. You and me. They will shoot at us with big bows. They'll think we've come for their sheep. And they have a reason for it. Good. Then take us as far south as possible. At your discretion. We owe you so much already.
There are few people in these places. But someone lives not far from here. He knocked out the steps in the rock. Which, if I am not mistaken, is called the Karok.
And why is the rock called Karok?
He calls her Karok. Because he wants to.
Who calls?
Someone I'm talking about. A very important person.
Gotcha. What were you doing here?
Such a sting, so it'll swell up in two.
It's getting close. You'd better wait here. When I call a whistle, follow me. But just remember. In pairs, with an interval of 5 minutes. It's getting close. They will inform him of the arrival of strangers.
Wow. Here they are. They don't look scary. Go on. Who are you? And what do you need? Wow.
I'm Gandalf.
For the first time I hear. And what kind of a wick is this?
And this is Mr. Baggins, a hobbit of impeccable reputation from a very good family. You don't know me. But maybe you know my cousin Radagast. He lives near the southern border, the Black Forest.
Of course. Nice guy. Even though he's a wizard. At one time I saw him often. Okay. Now I know who you are. Or who you pretend to be. Of course. Then come into the house.
I was walking in the mountains. With 1 or 2 friends.
With 1 or 2. I only see 1. And I can barely see that one.
To tell you the truth, I didn't want to disturb you. I was afraid you were busy. If you'll excuse me, I'll give the signal.
Of course. Serve so be it.
Thorin Oakenshield and Dory are at your service.
You mean with 1-3? These are no longer hobbits. But dwarves. Thanks. I don't need your services. But if you really are Thorin, son of Train, grandson of Thror, and your companion is quite a decent dwarf and you are enemies of goblins. Thanks. I don't need your services. By the way, how did you end up here?
They were going to the lands of their fathers. That lie to the east, beyond the Black Forest. We just happened to be in your domain. A terrible thunderstorm broke out. Stone giants were throwing fragments of rocks. That's why we took refuge in a cave. Me, the Hobbit, and a few other dwarves.
How did you end up here? Do you think 2 is a few?
Of course not. But there were more of us.
Where did they go? Killed? Eaten?
No. They were obviously embarrassed to come all at once when I whistled.
Let's whistle. Since you've forced yourself to visit anyway. So 1 or 2 more weather does not do. Where did they go? Killed? Eaten? Wow. Quickly, you can't say anything. Where have you been hiding? In Gandalf's snuff box? Yes. Maybe you're compassing everything. But the story deserves dinner. Are you hungry?
Yes, very much.
That you have tea, thank you very much. Red wine for me, and me too, yes. Throw some eggs. Be so kind.
Pour the ale.
The wind was blowing, gloomy and damp, and the heather bent under the mountain. Mixed shadow and night and day. Gloomy sometimes. The wind was blowing from the dark frozen mountains. The surrounding forest groaned under him, creaked, moaning, rustling in the dark. Foliage disturbing conversation. The wind was blowing right towards that mountain. Where is the dragon hiding in the hole? Where the blue smoke floats above him and melts into moonlight silver.
It's time to sleep. It's time for us, but not for Bjorn. Here in the hall we can sleep peacefully without fear of anything. But I warn you, remember what Bjorn advised us at parting. In no case do not leave the house before sunrise. Otherwise you will have a bad time. It's time to sleep. It's time for us, but not for Bjorn.
Get up, you sluggard, or you won't get breakfast.
Breakfast? And where is Gandalf?
He's staggering somewhere.
There must have been a lot of bears staying here tonight. I immediately realized that Bjorn alone could not trample so many footprints staying here tonight.
Oh, so you're still here? I see you haven't been eaten by wargs, goblins and evil bears yet. Oh, so you're still here? Goodbye my little friends. Goblins won't dare cross the river within 100 miles of Karok. But if I were you, I'd hurry. Goodbye. Goodbye my little friends.